Alright, Shalom. To start, I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushai by Hashem, Kakadash, the bonus to the pulse and the great millstone. And Shalom to the high and teaching his word through the four corners. And true sincerity, back with another lesson through the spirit prayer, Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushai. It might be, a quick lesson, or not, who knows, through the spirit. Okay, but, Lord willing, is edifying. Basically what I wanted to go into is, Israel's are as beasts, okay? And I say that, because, when you read the scriptures, especially in that vision with Peter, it tells you, it tells you about how people are, how Peter basically seen beasts through the four corners, okay? How Peter basically seen beasts through the four corners of the earth, and, you can see it now, okay? Israel being scattered and all, and Israel being in these different lands, especially in America. There are as beasts, and how can you be as a beast, not an actual, fucking animal, but, be a beast in understanding and knowledge, but how you act, okay? Because what are beasts? They're just, let's look at an animal, what they call them, wild animals, man. Okay, our people are completely wild, okay? They don't follow no law, statutes, commandments. They don't live by no type of righteousness. They don't follow nothing. They do whatever they want to do. Okay, they live as if they're free, but they're in captivity. Okay, so they're as beasts, man. Okay, the scriptures tell us how the Lord raised it up to be the scriptures call us a degenerate plant. Okay, it also tells you in Isaiah, how we're wild grapes. How the Lord was supposed to basically raise it up one way to be these certain grapes, but then we raise it to be wild grapes. Okay, because as you can see, our people are wild. Okay. Wild isn't, not listening to the Lord. Okay, not taking heed of how to live their life, separate on how the other heathens live their life. And that's what being a beast is. Basically acting as the other nations, because the other nations don't have, laws, statutes, commandments that they abide by. Okay, as you can see, by how they act, what do they eat? Who do they serve? Like, what type of things do they do? For example, let's look at Ham. You got videos of Ham, big ass fucking disc in their lips and shit. Big ass disc in their ears. They bathing in bathing in cow. If brothers know that video. They in witchcraft heavily. Okay, they in witchcraft heavily. You look at certain videos. They dressed up in different costumes and this and that. It looks like they hit witchcraft heavily. Okay. And our people think we're them, because our skin complexion, but we're not. Okay, but using them as an example, let's look at Moab and what do they eat? They eat. We already know what Chinese, so-called Chinese people eat, man. Okay, that's how you can be a beast, and how can you be a beast in certain things, man, by not taking heed unto the scriptures. Okay. As the scripture said, the Lord raised us to be a certain type of way, but we end up being a degenerate plant. That's Jeremiah 2:21. Okay, and it tells you that we're beasts. It says in Psalms, I was as a beast before thee. What David said, Psalm 73 and verse 22. I was as a beast before thee, and also in Ezekiel 8, 9, and 10. Okay, it tells how we was acting, as the other nations. Because again, the Lord set us apart. Okay, the scriptures call it a peculiar people. We're set apart from these other nations. So when we're, acting as them, basically acting out, we're acting out of character. Hence the term beast. Okay, you're acting out of character. You're not acting how you usually act. Okay, what they see in the world. When you're doing something crazy, what you do? You acting out. Okay, you acting wild. Okay, like a beast. Okay, a beast. They just they're wild. Okay, they just go out, hunt, they kill. Running all day, just always on the move, doing certain things, man. People that we're in this, how you got the middle class, the low class, and really it's only the high class and it's only the high class and the low class, and the low class is these fucking heathens, and we're that high class, man. But as Israel's acting, we're moving as we're the lowest on the earth, man. Okay, the scriptures tell you that Yahushua told Israelites that yeah, you are as the father of the devil, man. Because Israel was acting in the same manner as Esau, the worst of the worst. The basis of men, as the scriptures say. Okay, so you can see why. These the same men that were. It tells you that in Job that these Edomites, so-called Edomites, which are so-called white people, that they were in caves. Okay, they were in. Tells you that in Job they were in caves. These are cave dwellers. They call it. That. It's like I'm stuttering a lot, but they tell us that Esau tried to twist us that we come from caves and shit, that we was monkeys, then we was wild. Nah, man, that's how he was, man. Okay, but I don't want to stray off the topic. Okay, we got our people acting as them. Okay, hence beast. Wild. Okay, out of character. Out of order. Okay, out of order. The people have no righteousness to them. Okay, but hey, with that low wellness, this quick lesson was edifying. We give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai Ba'Shem Gabadash. That but honestly, apostle others get notes on Shalom to the audience teaching his word. Beautiful on his entry for 50. I keep pushing, keep me there, and most out of here. Shalom.